entire feature do. So I'm just gonna pump this on my face. We're gonna prep the eyes as always. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the e.l.f. matte concealer. I'm gonna put it on my eyelid. I'm just gonna clean up the brows. And then with the Beauty Blender, just blend out your eyelid. So I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild one, and I'm just gonna use this light shade. I'm gonna use this transition shade in my crease. The pale shade is just to set the makeup. Taking a brush like this, it's kind of a bit angled, and you really wanna bring out your eye, so kind of like you're doing a liner. I'm gonna go in with this like dark shimmery purple shade. I'm going to smoke this out. You can honestly drag it all over your eyelid. I honestly have never done a fully dark eye, so I'm really excited to see what this is gonna do for us. I've been impressing myself a lot with my colorful eyeshadow looks because I never thought that those type of looks would compliment me, because obviously on social media it's always clean girl makeup, natural makeup, enhancing your natural features, which is obviously beautiful and I absolutely adore that. It's nice to get out of your comfort zone once in a while, and you can really be whoever you want with makeup, so that's the best part. I'm gonna go ahead and use the James Charles black and smoke out the eye, but just on this outer corner right over here. This one, I'm gonna use my absolutely favorite eyeliner. This is the She Glam one. So just get a makeup wipe and clean all the excess and just lift the face. And then you just really get to see where the looks match and they don't. A matte foundation, the Huda Beauty Easy Blur is my favorite one, so we're gonna go ahead and do a couple drops of her. And I'm not a brush girl, I'm a sponge girl, so let's blend. Go ahead and use the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer, my favorite. So I'm gonna go ahead under my eye and here. Lift whatever mistakes we've made. I always do my chin. And then any blemishes that I need to do, and then I think I'm gonna do it here and then on my nose. You always want to focus on blending everything and then your eyes last so that it can sit, soak in, and give super amount of coverage. And I did forget to put on the matte one, but I am gonna take that and put it in the inner corner just to brighten. This concealer does no wrong. I'm gonna go in with the Baddie, the LYS Stick Bronzer. Yes, we want to lift. So on top of your cheekbones, and then on your forehead, on the nose, jawline, of course, we gotta be snitched. And I'll do a little bit on the bottom. Use a brush, but only on my creams, like my bronzer, my blush, things like that. I'm going to blend, but upwards, because if we go down, it's gonna drag our face. Which you can if you want a fuller face, but I'm going for a really snatched, dark feminine look. You want to blend upwards. And then for your forehead, blend down so that it can contour the head. And then we can also bring it up to like the corner of your eye as well. As for blush, I think the Jenlene blush is going to be absolutely exceptional for this look. With a brush, dip it into the face mud, a nice lather on that, and just put it on the high points of my cheek as well. Because we want a super blushy look, but still like, I don't mess with you, I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? I like you, but like, I love me. So we're just going to blend it again with the brush, and you can't tell me that doesn't look top tier. Like, I'm gonna go back in with the e.l.f. Brightening Concealer, and I'm just gonna put it on the inner corner of my eye. If you wanna clean the sides, just take the hydrating one or whatever concealer you're using, and we'll just clean it up that way. One size translucent powder, just put it on the cap because we're gonna use a brush. And I'm just gonna go up to where we did the bronzer and the blush and just clean it up so it looks really, really snatched. Remember to clean up your nose contour. I'm just gonna take the cream brush again, and we're just going to dab it on so that the lines don't look harsh and everything looks really blended and together. Cute. Then we're gonna take our brush, dip it into the powder, dust it off because you don't want any chunks, you don't want any streaks, none of that. You can literally see the blurring effect compared to the wet look. I'm gonna go ahead and use our Physicians Formula, the bronzer, been used, and just on top of where we use the cream bronzer and the blush. I'm gonna use this is the shade Chow. And it's just like a really nice bronzy orangey shade. I'm gonna go in with an ink gold brush like this. Take that bronzer shade so we can really snatch the nose. From this inner part of your eye and then down. And then the bridge of your nose, little sides too. And then behind that part. And then if you want, this is totally optional. Go in with a brightening powder. So this is the Tarte one. This is like their purple lavender on like the inner part. Because this one's gonna give us a super bright under eye, which is what we want. We're gonna take a brush and we're just gonna dust it away. I'm gonna take this ColourPop powder and I'm gonna use this dark brown shade, pat it on the edge, and then I'll take this. I'm gonna go in with Views. So just blend the outer part so it doesn't look so harsh. The dark warm brown shade there, and then I'll deepen it up with the darkness. We're gonna go ahead and use the purple shimmer. We'll do that more on the outer part. We're gonna go in with the black from James Charles and just do it on the outer part. Go ahead and line my waterline with the black. So I'm gonna go in with the NYX black eyeliner. Going to do your tight line on top and the bottom. Do your inner corner if you would like. That is totally optional, but it's just gonna give you more of that sultry look. Just brings out your eye, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go in with Firefly because it is the best highlighting shade ever. I'm just gonna pop this in the inner part of the eye. I'm gonna use the James highlighter on my face too. Do the tip of my nose and in the middle of where we highlighted, and then of course on the cheekbones. I got these lashes from Shein, so I'm super excited to try them. Curl my lashes now. I'm honestly gonna place it like a little bit more out because I want that cat eye effect, so that's really good to do the eyeliner so that it won't be so noticeable to like just really open up the eye. Take the Maybelline Bubble Mascara. I'm gonna do my bottom lashes first. To blend them, I'm just going to wiggle the wand. This is just gonna be the NYX eyeliner. Not too harsh, I'm not really pushing it down on my lip. I'm just gliding it. I'm sure they have a black lip liner, but I just don't own it. I'm using eyeliner, but definitely do whatever is better for you. I go in with the Sephora collection and do more of that lip lining. And obviously if you don't want to do the black lip liner, just go in with the dark brown. Go in with the Maybelline red because it's my absolute favorite red, especially for Valentine's Day. This is your girl. Sold. The LA Girl one, which is also really nice. It's gonna be more of a soft matte, so this is another option. Go ahead and use the LA Girl Dewy one. This is the completed makeup look. What do we think? It's honestly giving we're going as our alter ego to Valentine's Day, and honey, I'm here for it. I'm sure once you try out this makeup look, you're gonna be feeling it too because it is a banger. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next 2 Valentine's Day looks.